the November 27th, 2015 Small Business Accounting Advisors. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Thanksgiving and Black Friday.
I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
We did.
We did.
Yes, absolutely.
Good, 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 good. Well, our discussion at first is about the different platforms. Once again, we are still deciding what type of platform to use. Blab is new. A lot of people are using it. It's virgin territory as far as accountants go. Very few have been on it. And the one Blab that we did, I did pick up a lot of followers. Now, I don't know that followers are exactly what we're here. I mean, other than, yes, we want people to see us. We want the right people to see us. So I'm not sure just getting followers for the sake of followers is an improvement.
I don't think Nancy knows about the unscheduled cameo that happened a while back.
Yeah, we had someone come on that was a little bit of an embarrassment, we'll say that.
He was having a good time with himself. Just put it that way.
Okay, now wait a minute. That just put a bad.
It was exactly what you're thinking, Nancy.
Exactly.
Oh my Lord.
Yes, yes, yes. Joanne got the full view of that. None of us that were in the thing, we only saw the little thumbnail, but when it went live, it went full screen.
It was full screen. I don't know if it was HD, but
I was typing something so I didn't see it.
Wow.
I just heard the reaction.
So we're not putting the invites out to the public any longer.
I don't blame you.
That's part of the problem.
Good call.
And, yeah, I'm not sure that people are getting invites. Now, I did invite everybody the way that I normally do.
Yeah, I saw it.
Actually, mine came into my Gmail.
Oh, okay, good.
Mine came in on my phone.
Good,
There's
good,
Sarah.
good.
Yay, Sarah made it.
Sarah's here.
She's in the car.
Just got
Yes.
in the car. We can't find the parking ticket.
Oh, no.
Oh, we have to get our car out of Hawk. It's been here 2 weeks.
Wow.
No.
Oh, we just want to go home.
I bet.
Seriously?
You have been away for 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
2 weeks. Boy, it feels like a month, though. You start getting discombobulated. It's like a different hotel every night.
Yeah.
I love the turkeys you showed on Facebook. They were amazing. They were big.
Yeah, we have skinny little.
You're dropping out, Sarah. We're losing you.
Oh, I'm under a parking deck, a bunch of concrete.
Okay. So, at least the invites for Google did seem like they went out correctly. I'm going to be now putting. Pardon me?
It says in the little hangout column you invited 20 people.
Okay.
So.
But I don't know that everybody gets all of those invites or how they get them.
I think mine was on Facebook.
I used to get them every way, on my phone, on my tablet, on the computer. Nancy, you said you got it in your Gmail this time?
Yep.
So
I think the one thing that's hard for me with this, when you do the Google Hangout, is that, and there's, the few times when I wasn't able to come in, my phone would just keep on ringing. Oh. So it'd be hard to get it to shut off, or it would then my laptop would go off, and then when people are chatting in the Google Hangouts thread, like if somebody's trying to get in, it's like everybody hears it that's in the Hangout, and it kind of
disruptive.
It's disruptive, and it ruins because everybody. I don't know if they can hear it live though. Do you know if it?
Yes, because I do actually watch our shows afterwards. I don't know if anybody else does.
I catch them if I'm not participating in them. I try to catch them afterwards. That's usually my Saturday. Sometime during Saturday morning, I'll watch the Hangout if I miss it. But I noticed that with the Google Hangouts, with the because it looks like we're kind of using the same video thing. It's just kept open.
No, actually not. Actually not. I do have another event with all the people that are sitting around. It looks like a party. There is a perpetual link in that. But in these particular Hangouts, no, they're individual links.
Okay. Because I know there's I have like one that looks like it keeps on continuing to go, and that's the one that people kind of chit chat to each other and you get notifications come through on those.
Oh, okay, that could be through that Hangout app.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's through the Hangout thing.
Okay, which is different than the actual Hangout that's happening. That's more or less like a chat.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're in here right now, and if I type the word hello,
everybody's going to get a ding.
See, you just heard the ding.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because you're on the Hangout app, you're not on the Hangout chat.
Right, correct. That's what I'm saying. It's on the Hangout. It's outside of this Hangout that we're in.
Right.
So what happens is that sometime, like, I don't know, what was it, a couple weeks ago when Dwayne or Larry or somebody was having a hard time coming in here, they were chatting outside in that little thing, but it kept on blinging in all of our ears while we were actually trying to chat, have our Hangout.
Well, sometimes I get those bings on my Pebble watch too.
Yeah, and it comes on the watches, it comes on the phones, it comes on everybody's stuff.
Yeah, I haven't figured it out.
Very inconsistent. Very inconsistent.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to do is find a place where everyone will go, and that was why I started Slack. That was supposed to be the private team for us, where we can go to get links and have an easier way to go on. You just know it's 5:30, go look for the link. But Slack didn't seem to be, a lot of people didn't seem like it's a new thing, they got other things to do. They're already on Facebook, so let's just make a Facebook event page, which we did.
Slack seems to be really good for if you've got sort of an informal team that you're working in different areas of the country. That'd be really good, that kind of thing. But
Right. And that was kind of my intention too, because a lot of times we'll talk about things on the air, and I could put the links or whatever further information in the Slack. That was also my thoughts too. But right now I'm using both Facebook and Slack. So when you want to get on, you can go to Facebook, the links will be there, or you can go to Slack.
I didn't see the link in the Slack for the Blab, which was I was kind of expecting.
Oh, I haven't put it in yet. I haven't got that far.
Because that's what I was looking for, and then I got binged with the video call, so I clicked on that.
Okay, Dennis, you are on our Facebook group, right?
I'm not sure. Where is it?
Uh-oh.
Let me
Yeah,
look.
I thought I got everybody. Sarah was one that surprised me too, because...
I might be. I don't usually really use Facebook that much. Let's see.
Okay, I thought I had put Sarah on, and I found out this morning that she wasn't there, so...
So then did you put me on somehow? There
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
That's how I figured. I thought we were going to do a Blab, but
This is, oh, okay, I put it in the wrong place. Here is the Facebook link, Dennis.
I see it on my computer.
He's already a member, it says.
Oh,
let me-
good. Okay. Good.
I'm
Yeah, because
signing in.
I'm logged in as right now, and it says Dennis is already a member.
Already a member.
Let
Good.
me just log into Facebook.
I was sitting on the ticket.
Nice.
Well, I'm happy you found it.
I'm glad. I got so frustrated I got out of the car, and I'm like, oh. Okay, we don't have to spend the night in the airport parking lot.
Yay.
I miss my dog.
Aww.
I heard she's pretty depressed.
Aw, poor Penny.
I know. Did you hear that she got locked in the office?
No.
My employees felt sorry for her because we rarely can hear her in the office if she's in the house. But I guess she was right at the door crying. They let her in the office, and one of her dog beds is in the office, so she was all curled up on that. And they said clients were coming and going, and she wasn't coming out. But
She wants her mommy.
I know. Well, Angela went home for the day, and she locked my actual office door.
Oh.
Because we've got a house sitter and stuff like that. And so poor Riley gets home from work, and he couldn't find Penny anywhere. So he was calling every emergency number on the list.
Aww.
And finally found Angela. She came back over and opened the door. Penny's just...
Poor Penny. This has been a rough week for her.
Oh my gosh. Then they apparently took a picture of her and then decided not to send it to me. So.
Uh-oh.
Oh man. I'm so glad we found this ticket.
She is going to be a happy puppy when you get home.
Wow. Oh, I know. We'll videotape it. That'll be cool. How much was it? $81 to get the car out of home.
For 2 weeks?
That's
Yeah,
not bad.
that's actually not too bad.
No, it's not bad. Not bad compared to what it is around Philadelphia.
Well, we could have gotten a friend to take us and pick up the car. And, yeah, that is less than cab drive. So, anywho, we're off.
Okay.
It's
Nice.
72 degrees. It was so cold. And how this morning I thought I was going to die trying to get from the rent-a-car into the building.
Well, enjoy it tonight because I think the change is coming tomorrow.
I don't want to know. No, Nancy, didn't you say that it was not like crazy snowing like it usually is?
No, I mean, it was like 52, 55 today.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
all
just,
messed up.
it was just incredibly balmy. And last year on Thanksgiving Day, we had 6 inches of snow on the deck. Facebook reminded me. I was like, ew.
Jinxed it.
Well, you know, it's got to come sooner or later.
Yeah. Not here.
Yeah, it'll come to us sooner or later, up north. Then we'll just come down to visit you, Sarah.
Yeah, there you go. There's plenty of room. Come on down.
So Misha looks like she may be having problems now getting on.
No.
There she is.
Hi, Misha.
Hello. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving back to you.
I am at home.
Yeah, I see that.
I haven't left. You know, yeah. The other one is white, and this one is red.
If you paint the walls over there, we won't know where you are.
I know, right? I wouldn't paint them red, definitely. But at least my laptop works.
Good.
Yay!
So that's a good thing.
Well, we're going to get ready to head over to Blab.
Okay.
We're going to talk about our favorite client.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, well, Joanne's going to help me moderate. She's going to help me make sure that I answer the questions and questions don't get by. So I just put the Blab link to the right.
Joanne?
Yeah.
Looks like she's trying to whip you.
Is
I
that
don't
the
know.
Big Bang Whip?
No, Joanne is going to whip. She's going to whip it good.
Whip it good. Now I'm on the, let me put y'all sideways. Oh, now I can see everybody.
I'm gonna try leaving here because I don't know if it's gonna let you open up Blab without leaving this. So
I think you have to, yeah, because it's one camera,
I
so
can't
you won't.
be in both at the same time.
let me leave first and see if I can. No, you have to start it first.
Do I have to start it?
Yeah.
It is
I
started.
thought you could be in there before I started it, and you would be there.
I don't think I
It's
can.
already started. I
can't
went
get.
to it.
Oh, okay. Did you get in?
No, I didn't. But I saw you, and you have the monkey with you.
Oh, that's just a picture.
Darn
That's
it,
just a
yes,
picture.
Where? Will you put it on Facebook? Because I'm on the cell phone app, so I don't know.
Put it on Facebook? Yes, I'll do that. I thought that
I'll pop out.
did,
Blab.
but bye. We'll try again here.
Blab. And
So go to the Facebook. I had Google in there. Now I'm putting the link for the Blab.
all right, I
So
clicked the
it's-
link, but for some reason it's not working on my laptop. So
Well, I just put it's called My Favorite Client.
yep, I clicked on it. It just isn't moving fast. I think it has something to do with my laptop. All right, I'm gonna close out the Hangout and see
Okay.
if that works. All right.
Dennis, you were able to get on before, weren't you?
I'm going to get out of here and try to get into the,
To the Blab?
yeah.
Okay, Nancy, if you can't get in, I'm going to try now. Oh, okay, you just joined us. So I'm going to let go. If you have problems, use the Hangout to get in touch with me.
Okay.
Okay? So did you click on the link over to the right?
Yep, and it says it's waiting for Gina Rodkey.
Okay, I'll see you over there.
Off the record, there should be a
There
place.
you
There
go.
you go.
Now
Now we're
you're
recording.
recording. Now we're
And we're
recording.
live.
Okay, thank you, Joanne.
You're welcome.
Do we want to say this again? Tell us
I'll-
about your favorite client.
I'll give you props for that one. I have a couple.
We were offline.
I know. Okay, fine. I'll give you props too.
Give me some
I
props.
have a few really awesome clients that I've been working with for several years, and it's the relationship is more of a collaborative relationship. So it's not this I do everything and I don't tell them anything, or they don't really collaborate with me. So it works out well that way. Mostly, they're actually both of them are service-based companies. So
And you're
it's
using QBox. There you
use it. Yep.
go.
QBox
And
for
you-
QuickBooks Desktop, and Box.com for file sharing.
So anytime they want to share any files with you, you get your statements and that type of thing.
Yeah.
To
So
do the
like bank. Yeah,
reconciliations.
yep. Bank statements. Even well, we're having trouble pulling in the downloads from the bank directly into QuickBooks. So we just save the file in the box.com folder, and then I import it in.
Nice.
Doing so it's easier that way, and then I have a little bit more control. So it's just a matter of her going in, downloading it, the file, and then putting it in the box, and I'll go get it.
And so you do not have the password to the bank or anything. They do that.
So one client I have everything. One client I go in and I write my own checks and she prints them. And then the other client, she does it because it's just easier.
Okay.
Plus, in addition to that, when you're using those online, like the small banks, when you're using those online banking systems, you have to authenticate the computer that you're doing it from. And to not have to go through that hassle, I would prefer that the import. Like if it was a Bank of America, it wouldn't be a big problem. But even that, there's a couple step authentication. So then I'd have to register my computer. So when I'm doing it, I go through the same steps, because
Right.
we're not pulling it in through QuickBooks because we've been having trouble with that. So I would
Right.
have to log into their online account and then download the file anyway. So if they're
You
in there,
Yes.
yeah, if they're looking for stuff in that, they're going into their bank account anyway, it makes no sense for them to just go in, download the statements, download all that, and then pass it
And
on.
then they just save it to Dropbox.
Yep.
Or not
No,
Dropbox.
not Dropbox, Box.com. I'm actually closing my Dropbox and moving everybody out of that.
I'm going to give you
this year.
props for that. I'm going to give you props for
Awesome.
that.
Woo-hoo, thank you. Yeah. So, and then I have a few tax clients that are just friggin' awesome. They just
so I
know.
think we get next year more clients exactly like that.
Yes, that's my goal. That's my goal.
Dennis,
If somebody
you wanna
else
talk
wants to
about
jump
your
on.
best client?
Okay, well, actually, I'm getting feedback. There are a couple clients, and the common denominator is that they follow they will use the portal. They will pay my bill online. They will give me good feedback. They pay on time, as opposed to people that are not my favorite clients that don't do all that. I'm getting
So
feedback on my.
think about your one specific client that you like.
Probably the one that lives back in New York. She was my client before she moved back there, so I kept her, and their return is complex. God, I'm getting this feedback.
Sorry about that. We're not hearing feedback.
Yeah, we're not getting any
No,
feedback.
I'm getting it in my ears, and so it's kind of distracting when I'm talking. Just basically people that work the way I want to work with them, that follow directions. Yeah, I can't.
Okay. We'll try and bring someone else. Let's see if we can
Okay.
get someone else on. I'm
Oh.
not sure if we're going to get Dwayne.
I'll get
Looks
out.
like he's the heartbeat. Okay, Nancy, ask to come in. We've got an open seat. Oh my God, that's awful.
What's awful?
I'm not sure. While these guys are trying to get in, Joanne, tell me about your best client.
My best, I was been thinking about this all week, and I have two clients. The one client that I would say is my best client, and it's actually kind of for a different reason, but the best client that I have was my very first client. And the story behind me starting my business was when I lost my job. And this client I was working with this client at the firm that I was previously employed to, and she had dropped the work off at my house because she didn't know I had gotten let go. So she would always drive to my house and drop the stuff off, and she saw me, she goes, "Here's the stuff," and I'm like, "Oh, you didn't hear? They didn't tell you? I no longer work there." And she was like shocked. She started crying. She got all upset. And I said, "I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I might, have to do some stuff myself." This is before I actually decided to, start my business. And she says, "Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second." She goes to her car. She comes back. She takes out her cash bag and gives me $800 in cash.
Wow.
And said,
that would make a favorite client for me.
And said, "Whatever, if you're going to be doing this on the side, I want you to do my work." So she has been with me. She was my very first client. I do her stuff once a month. And so she kind of holds a special little spot for me for that. The second client that is my favorite client is one that I recently picked up over the past year and a half. And recently I'm doing a lot of training with her because she wants to learn. She's been using desktop all wrong. Guys, she has been using desktop 2002. And we had to upgrade her from that old version up to 2015. So I am reintroducing to her into actually how to do QuickBooks correctly and how to, record her loans, the principal and interest, and I'm showing her how to do payroll. And so that's been a real joy because she's a really good learner, and she's getting it, and she's getting excited because she's like one of the very few people who really can truly appreciate, because it is a fairly large business, all the information that I'm giving her and how I'm showing her how to read the financial statements and stuff. Like, she's never been shown that before. So she's really getting that she's learning more than QuickBooks with me. She's learning almost accounting 101, you know, like a step above bookkeeping. She's learning financial statements and how to read them and all that fun stuff. So she's constantly just so appreciative. So I think that's the common denominator, is the clients that are so appreciative of your services.
And Sarah says it's fun when they get it. You know, that's really true, and it does make a difference. What I'm hearing now is the conversation back and forth that you're having with the client.
Yep. It's you know, and it means a lot when you get that positive affirmation that they are getting it, because there are some people that, and I'm sure you guys all come across these people, there are some clients that you start working with and you just know they're not going to get it. Like,
right.
You just know they do not have that skill set to do that. And what I do is I just have the come to Jesus moment with them and say, I don't think this is your best option. No offense, but we might want to look for somebody else to do this for you or outsource it to us. But I would hate to, because I would hate them to invest 4 or so hours of training with me to have them all of a sudden say, okay, Joanne, I give, just do it for us. You know,
right.
I'm trying to save them some money. And some people take my advice and some people don't. So that's okay.
So what QuickBooks are you using? Assuming you're using QuickBooks, not all of your clients are QuickBooks. You have FreshBooks?
No. Nope, I don't use FreshBooks.
GoDaddy?
GoDaddy on some people. Yep.
And what are the other programs you use besides QuickBooks?
Mostly QuickBooks Desktop. I have GoDaddy. I have Wave App Accounting.
Okay.
And then I have some people that I just have a really specific spreadsheet that I have set up for them because they cannot function inside of an accounting software. So I have it set up where they put everything inside of this magic spreadsheet that I set up, and then I just copy and bulk upload it, or, you know, do the bulk posting with Desktop and just bulk copy and paste, and then everything automatically goes right into QuickBooks. Like, it takes me 10 minutes. So
right.
Those clients that don't want to bother at all with Desktop learning the QuickBooks, I just show them how to enter things inside of a spreadsheet, and it ties out exactly into their chart of accounts and everything. Yeah, Sarah says Smartsheet would be good for that. Yeah, but I use Google Sheets, Sarah, and Google Sheets is free. And my clients like free. Hence, that's why they don't want to pay for an accounting software. GoDaddy, and then the other question that Sarah asked, GoDaddy is an accounting program. GoDaddy has a thing called GoDaddy Bookkeeping, Sarah. It costs like $10 a month. It syncs with all their bank accounts, and the people that I have set up on GoDaddy are mostly the people that just get paid a commission that automatically goes into their checking account, and that they mostly use their debit card for all their transactions. And also it works good with PayPal. It syncs PayPal really well. And so I have a few people who sell online, like eBay stores, and it kind of memorizes names and stuff fairly well too. So can't argue with free. I know. See, we were discussing this last week, trying to downplay all of the apps and stop paying for apps that you're not using. And I'm actually trying to convert everything to Google Sheets and stuff, because I don't want to pay for Office 360, 365. I just don't want to pay that $10 a month anymore. So looking for free.
Looking for free. I sound like I'm paying even more.
Mm-hmm. Sarah says she's not going to call in because the road noise is really loud.
Okay.
That's okay.
So we'll try and bring Nancy.
And what about Dwayne? Let's hear about Dwayne's favorite.
Dwayne, can you talk?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Okay. My favorite clients are the clients that comply with my workflow, or if are willing to take, good, direct, direct directions and reply, in a timely manner, and work kind of like as a team to try to get whatever type of project that they want to get done, whether it's tax preparation or whether it's accounting. Okay.
Nice.
Unfortunately, the majority of the clients that I have don't comply with that. So
I know.
it's rare, and it's enjoyable when you get one that does.
So there's the few and the far between, right?
That's true. So you really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So tell us about your favorite client.
I've got one favorite client, a tax. I'll use a tax client for one. Okay. I got one favorite tax client. He pays his estimated taxes on time. When it's time for him to give me all of his information, he gives them to me. Any additional work that has to be done, he pays it on time. He gets the return done. He gets his payments out. He does everything that I ask him to do when it comes to tax planning or tax strategies. He's my favorite client.
Nice.
Okay. So this is your tax client. What tax program do you use?
I'm sorry?
Tax program.
Oh, okay. I'm in a transition. I was using Drake for quite a few years. Before that, I used Lacert. And then I've been playing around with ITO based upon Dennis's recommendation. And so I've been kind of playing around with that. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to go with Drake or go with ITO or go with both, and then see how things work out at the end of tax season, and then make a determination which one I would go with.
Nice.
But ITO works pretty good. And so I've been very impressed with it, but I like Drake as well. So, we'll see.
I love Drake. I use Drake.
Yeah. It's good software, isn't it?
I know. Well, you know what the beauty of it is? I mean, and I don't know. I'm sure you're the same as me. Their customer support is stellar.
It's excellent.
Oh my!
Excellent.
You can ask them just about anything you can imagine, and they got an answer for you. They can help you through it. They're just so great to work with on customer support. So
Intuit customer support is something else to be desired. I mean, it's not as good as it could be. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah. But Drake's support is really good. I've gotten to know some of them by first name.
Yeah. So have I. It's me again.
Yeah.
So how do your clients get your information to you? Do they drop it off at your office?
I'm sorry?
How do your clients get information to you?
Oh, either they upload it in my portal, or they mail it to me, or I go pick it up, because I do a little bit of I started out my practice as kind of a concierge practice, and I would go to the client, pick up their information, go work on it, and then bring back the finished product to them. That's how I got started.
That's nice.
So
nice.
I do a combination. Yeah.
Yeah, the majority of my clients, I'm local. Most of my tax clients are local here, right in Syracuse. So because we do a lot of tax planning and stuff, we go through. They usually come to the office. The majority of them come to the office and drop their stuff off, and I go through everything with them, make sure they're not missing anything, and then send them on their way. And then I'll get them the stuff after the fact. But
I kind of moved around, so a lot of my clients are anywhere from I'd say anywhere from 25 miles to 500 miles away. So I have to try to use a combination of things to try to get their information so that I can work on their returns or work on their accounting.
Yeah, Dennis says that for his senior citizens, he will meet them personally as opposed to using his portal. He has one client that's in Shanghai, China.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, you don't want to fly there, Dennis, to meet.
Yeah, that'd be kind of hard to meet locally, huh? But I haven't.
That's actually interesting. Dennis is because I know. Dwayne, do you use a portal?
Yes, yeah, I do. I use a ShareFile portal. Yeah.
Okay, because I don't use a portal. I only have a very few clients that I would have to do that with, and I kind of use Box for my portal.
Right.
So I haven't jumped into that yet because I haven't wanted to invest.
Well,
something.
Joanne, I try to play it by ear because I've got kind of a mixed bag of clients. Some are kind of IT challenged, and some of them are not. And the younger ones are more IT literate, and then the older ones that are more my age are in the senior class. then
Right.
I go to them and pick up their information, because when
Right.
you start talking about them trying to work with the internet and work with portals and stuff, they get a little crazy.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, they get very frustrated.
Yeah. Yeah, and for me, it's just like I just want to get the stuff already. Just get me the information. So,
Well, that's the key. You're right, because you want to try to get it done and get it going, right?
yeah. But you know what? Like I said, the most of my clients, I find it easier to. They come here, we meet for literally, it may be a 15-minute to a half an hour meeting. I go through all their stuff. We've talked. And here's the difference between my practice and probably a lot of other people's tax practices is that I only do taxes for people who have a business, number one, and number two, that business has engaged me to do something with their QuickBooks file. So I don't do like H&R Block, just bring in a whole bunch of individual returns like 1040s and, W-2s and schedule. No, you have to have either an S Corp, a partnership, a Schedule C affiliated with your return before I'll do it. So that's kind of how I make my tax season a little bit more cumbersome. Plus I make good money on those returns. And I'll do stuff for friends or like their kids, like if they have kids returns or something like that, I will do their returns. But the person coming in has to come to the table with a business that needs my help with regarding to QuickBooks.
That's even better, because that way you don't have seasonal cash flow. You have cash flow all year round.
I have cash flow, and more importantly, my tax season is a lot easier because I've done the QuickBooks and it ties out. I don't have to work. It ties out at the end of the year because it's already been done.
You know what's been done, right?
Yep, I exactly know what's been done.
You don't have to guess if somebody else did the book.
Yeah. So okay, Nancy says depends on the client for portals. Some she uses ShareFile, others she just has them email me the info, or she'll log in remotely and transfer stuff through TeamViewer. Dennis, he's in here. He's mentioned Smart Vault to store his files and move them to his portal when necessary. That way I can remove the file from my portal, but still have a backup copy in Smart Vault. Yeah. I've heard a lot of good things about Smart Vault.
Especially if they don't pay me.
Yeah, pull it right out. Sorry.
I did that with one client.
That would not be classified as your favorite client.
No. He was overseas for about 6 weeks. He was telling me there was no internet connection. So I took it out of his portal, but then when he paid me, I put it back in.
Do you file the return before they pay you?
I have been. Usually on first-time clients, I try to get half, but it was like the 15th of October, and I was just trying to get things e-filed. So normally I don't, but on new clients.
Isn't there some type of a rule that you're not supposed to do that?
What's that? You're
not supposed to withhold tax filing stuff for non-payment?
Well, technically, they haven't. I'm not the paid preparer.
That's right. If you're not paid, you're not a paid preparer.
Dennis, do you use Smart Vault in an interactive way?
You mean with clients?
Yeah, with your clients. Yeah.
No, I use my portal for that.
Mm-hmm.
I use Smart Vault as kind of like a working area that's secure. I map it on my computer, and then it looks like it's on my computer, but it's really up on the Smart Vault.
Okay.
The one thing I found, it's hard to make PDF changes in Smart Vault and have it stick. I have to do that on the hard drive and then move it to Smart Vault.
Oh, okay. Did you go through a decision process to pick Smart Vault over ShareFile, or is it you just automatically just went to Smart Vault?
Name recognition. I've been plus I got a Pro Advisor discount. It's like $35 a month for like 100 gig. It's pretty reasonable. So it was a special deal for the Pro Advisor. That's why I picked it.
Did it take a long time for the setup?
Not really. mean, I had to copy things from my hard drive to the smart ball, but once that was done, it was pretty easy.
So you did all the organizing. They didn't advise you?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not really saying a whole lot. I think I'm echoing. Just letting you guys carry the conversation.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there was anything else. Sarah said she invited Bev. Oh, let's see. Nancy's still having trouble. Nancy, couple of things that you might be able to check as far as tech stuff on your end that keeps you from being able to come in here is the internet feed. If you're on Wi-Fi versus a hard wire, a lot of times the Wi-Fi might be a little bit iffy to get your video feed through here.
I see Linda's not here.
There were two folks
Yeah,
in the
I
hangout
didn't
chat.
think Linda try and come on. I know she doesn't like Blab.
I'm trying to see who else is in here.
Well, I'm getting this terrible feedback in my ear, so it's pretty distracting.
Is it? Do you have your speakers turned on?
No.
I'm just trying to think. Turn your speakers off or turn your volume down. I just don't
I
know
have
where
my
the
speakers
feedback.
on.
It's just echoing.
Because I'm not hearing any echo.
Yeah.
That's why it's something with your microphone and your speakers.
Could be.
Try muting your microphone and seeing if you hear the echo when you mute the microphone. It's like a process of elimination.
Just a second.
So none of these platforms are perfect.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
I can't
Can you
hear
still-
you, so
Oh.
now can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. Check one, check two.
I can hear-
Doing the audio check.
I can hear you now.
Yeah, are you? Do you still hear the feedback?
I'm trying to not well, yeah.
Can you hear
Misha,
your feedback
Misha says check to see if you have your cell phone near. Move your cell phone away. That could have something to do with it
Well,
too.
Rhonda joined us. I can see her there.
I can get out if she wants to get in.
Do you want to come in, Rhonda?
Help
You
me,
want me to-
Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
Gina, do you want me to? You only can have 4 on
We may
time, right?
end a little early today.
Do you want me to? You want me to come out?
Dropping off.
Yeah, why don't you pop out, Dwayne, and we'll see if we got anybody else that wants to come in. We'll see if Sarah gets in, and then if not, we can bring you back in. Here comes Rhonda.
More
Let's see if
people were
Rhonda can
not
get in.
able to get in than got in today, which is disappointing.
Yeah, I don't. Like I said, it's something where maybe we can work on it afterwards and play around with their settings to see why they're not able to get in. Let's see.
Zoom is perfect.
Nancy says Wi-Fi. It's been crappy all day. All of a sudden.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hi,
Hey, Rhonda.
Hey.
Linda posted she couldn't get in. Let's see, Nancy, Donna, and Susan Slayton were over in the Google Hangout. Misha says Zoom is perfect. I love it.
Nancy!
Hey,
Oh my
we
God, I got
Nancy.
in all of a sudden.
Holla.
What did you do?
I don't know. Well, I was getting ready to flip my computer the bird. It was a good thing I didn't because that's what you would have seen.
That's funny.
Sarah is losing her battery. No battery.
That's
And
funny.
she's 6 miles from home.
Oh, man.
I all of a
What
sudden have people in my office.
Yeah, what's up with the black gloves?
My husband is window washing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
The
And
black
my
glove
parents are
thing.
here visiting from Vegas, so he was in as well.
Nice.
And it's loud.
I know.
A home invasion.
Misha said, yeah, I thought you had a home invasion. That's what I was saying. I'm like, who's the guy with the black gloves behind you? Watch out, Rhonda.
Brad, they're thinking that you're doing a home invasion.
Have we all been watching too much Criminal Minds?
I think so.
I think so. That's funny.
Well, the question of the day, Rhonda, is who is your favorite client? Your answer will be a little bit different than ours, but
say.
you can still answer this.
Well, I'm trying to turn down the music here so we could like actually hear. Oh, there we go. Perfect client. I have a few right now. Ones that just don't stand over us, hovering and watching every move that we make and telling us how to do it. Because if they're telling us how to do it, why are we doing it? And oh, there's the dog. And let's see, the other one, she just pays like crazy. Can't complain there. That's really about it. Yeah, customer's always right.
Well, in your instance, yeah.
Unfortunately, that it is pretty true. You know.
But you know, whoever came up with that adage didn't do any business owner any favors.
No, none.
No, that's true.
Nancy, I don't think you've answered the question for us.
Oh, my favorite client is one that wants to learn.
The one that wants to learn.
Yep, the one that wants to learn how to do it right will make a commitment to whatever time is necessary in order to learn, rather than the one who thinks I just ought to always bail them out or do it for them.
That's the consensus across the board from everybody.
Yep.
Someone that takes your advice and listens to you.
Yeah. Perfect example. Early this summer, we picked up a trial customer out of California. Really nice lady from Colombia, South America. She speaks 3 languages.
And English isn't good.
English, it is if she slows down. Okay, if she's excited, she talks in all 4. And at first we kind of, we butted heads. And then she turned around and she said, I want to hire you to help me help me fix my QuickBooks. And I said to her, you know, I don't know if this is going to work. You know, I have one language. Some days I chop that all to you know what. You know, and I said to her, I tell you what, we'll try it. And here's the agreement. If either one of us feel like we just want to throttle the other one, it's done. That was back in June. We're still doing things together, and she literally has become my absolute favorite client.
Dennis says, the ones that I don't like are the ones who don't listen and wait till their hair is on fire before they pay attention.
Oh my God, I totally agree with Dennis. The ones who, oh my God, I have an emergency on my part because I should have done this 3 weeks ago, and today you have to make it your priority because, well, I've just been doing other stuff.
And that means they want it to be your priority at that point.
Yep.
Rhonda, I have 3 monitors. I have no idea which one to look at. You're looking at the wrong one. Look to the one to your right.
Problem is
right there.
This is the one, except then I can't see you guys. Oh wait, I can move my screen. Oh
yeah, move your screen.
There we go.
There you go. Hello there.
Oh wow. I was like, what's wrong with this?
So I think that's the one tech thing that I'm frustrated with is I don't want this camera. I want this one because I have a better angle up here, and it's brighter. It's a better camera. It's a better camera. It's brighter, and I can't figure out how to switch it. I'll have to play with it afterwards, but whatever. But yeah, so you have 3 monitors. How many monitors have your camera?
All.
They all have cameras. Oh my God.
Nana wants to come in too.
I can get out.
No. She's not even on Blab yet.
Oh.
There's a lot of people that are having a hard time just getting to Blab.
Yeah,
Linda,
once they
I'm
get
not
in,
sure
let me
what's
know.
happening with her, but it sounds like she's on a blab of her own. Um, Donna's
Fucking
trying to
herself.
get in, and I'm not sure where
Sometimes-
she's at. So I'm going to
sometimes
say again, I put the links in the Facebook event. I think everybody should be on the Facebook, SBAA. If you're not, let me know. I'll make sure that I get you there. I thought I put everybody there, but I some people that I thought were there were not. So let me know if you need the link and an invite. Same for Slack. I think everybody should be on Slack at this point. I'm planning on putting the links whenever we have a hangout or Zoom or whatever. The links will be in both Slack and the Small Business Accounting Associates Facebook page. So we missed a lot of people. Larry didn't think he was going to be in, and he's here. We would love to talk to him. Linda.
Well, I tell you what, I'll hop out and we'll let Larry in.
Well, Larry's
Bye,
not
guys.
here. I mean, you would
Oh,
see
he's not?
him
I thought
at
you
the very top. You see those little circles?
Yep.
Those people that are here, Rhonda, Tina, Linda, Nancy.
I'm talking to Larry and Linda via the Hangout, the chat
They
Hangout.
hang out, they're thinking the mobber.
Yeah, Brandon's there too, and he's not able to get in. So again, a lot of people not able to get in the platform, which is disappointing.
But why can't they get in? Is it because Brandon should be able to get in here? He should be able to come in.
They should all be able to come in. I'm not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But maybe if they still have that Google Hangout open, that could be part of the problem.
I'm not sure.
I could not get into this. I could not get into this until I shut my Google down.
Okay, that was what I did. I got frustrated and I closed the window for Google Hangout, and then I was going to flip it the bird, and then all of a sudden there I was.
That's what I'm saying. So that they could be still hung up. Their video and stuff could still be hung up inside that Google world. I don't know. Maybe Google Hangouts doesn't like Blab because Blab's trying to take it over. But
There you go. She's not in Google. She can see and hear Blab, but she is not. And that's so odd because usually we see the little icon at the top. So she can see us, but she's not actually in the Blab.
Well, she's in it because her face is showing up here, right above you.
Right above me?
She's just not. Her face is right.
Okay.
Her circle's right here, so she's in here. She just hasn't clicked to come. Well, we haven't had an open seat, but she could click to try to see if she could get into one of the open seats.
Okay.
I can get out so she can try to see if she can come in.
See if she can get in.
Yeah, hold on.
Well, thank you, Rhonda. We'll see you next time, Linda. Try calling in the center where there's a line.
Try
calling in.
Sit on that.
There is an open seat now. Yay.
Yep, there is an open seat now. There we go.
Yay. I think Donna was the other one that wanted to come in. I expected to see Laura here too, and she hasn't shown up. So
Christina, Brandon.
And
Try to see who else on. There's not on there.
Yeah. We're about out of time. I'll hang out for a little bit longer and see if we can get Linda in. But
I see Linda like
pulsing,
heart beating.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Hasn't come in all the way though. This is what you were doing before, Nance.
Yeah,
doing the whole thing.
It was like my heart was beating. my little blabbing heart.
Yeah, I would try this. I mean, seriously, because if she's still typing in that little Google area, I would X out of that whole Google screen.
Oh, you think any Google open?
I'm just, because that's what I had to do. I couldn't, this other computer still is not able to come into the Blab. And it's got Google open. It could be just a coincidence, though. I don't know. I didn't know.
Okay, well, next week we're back to regular Hangout. And then I think the week after that, we're going to try Zoom.
We got to do Zoom
everybody
again.
used to love Zoom. So
I
we're
have
gonna
been
try
I
Zoom.
have been Zooming all week.
You've been Zooming all week.
I have been Zooming with a ton of people all week long. I actually purchased the Zoom. I liked it so much. So I am an
Okay.
official. I'm an official card carrying member of Zoom now.
Okay, well, next week will be a regular hangout. The week after that, we'll do Zoom. In January, we're going to start our monthly demos again. I've talked to Taxify. Eric and Leith will be coming and demoing their product for sales tax. So think about any other kind of demos that you want. And Joanne, I think you're elected for 17 hats. I've heard a couple people say that they wanted you back for 17 hats.
All right.
Okay?
No problemo.
All right, everybody. I think we're going to sign off for today. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.